Hello, you're welcome to my channel. I still remain Daniel. If this is your first time of coming to this channel or landing here with your aeroplane, you are highly welcome. Today I'm going to talk about the topic I promised us in the last video about, do glasses destroy our eye health? Some people have been asking this question, what will I do to salvage the issue? My eyeglasses have been destroying my eye. My eye muscles have been getting weaker because of constant usage of my eyeglasses. Now, let me come this way. Many people don't really know what the glasses do for them. Many people don't really know at all. Many have this ideology that glasses destroy their eye. No, but rather glasses help your eyesight. Now I'm going to go straight into the issue, and I'm going to try and break it down so that you will understand how this thing works. Now, let me tell you what eyeglasses are. Eyeglasses, from what it is, are purely vision aid. They are purely vision aid that consist of lenses fitted on a frame that sits in front of your eye, which enables you to see very well. This is what eyeglasses. This is what just the eyeglass is. And the purpose of glasses is to aid you, to help your sight, for you to function very well. Now, without your glasses, you can't do anything. Without your glasses, you cannot do anything. So it's typically an aid. It's typically a vision assistant, which alleviates any refractive error. Now, there are different types of glasses, eyeglasses. We have the safety glasses. This is purely for those who work in the industry, those who are exposed to chemicals, a lot of hazard, safety. That's why it's called safety. Now we have the sunglasses for those who are always in outdoor events. They're exposed to too much of ultraviolet rays, so the sunglasses help you. Now the third is the corrective lenses. This is where our interest is today, based on the so many questions people have been asking about their eyesight in relation to glasses destroying it. Now the corrective lenses, they are these lenses that are for correction of your refractive error. And some of the refractive errors we are talking about are the short-sightedness, which is myopia, far-sightedness, which is hyperopia, astigmatism, and presbyopia. Now, this is the function of the corrective lens, to correct, to help you to end your refractive error. I want to make this point. Glasses, like I said, is an aid. It does not take away that refractive error. And let me say this, let me give an example. If you are using a clutches, maybe you had an issue with your legs. Now, the clutches helps you to move around. Maybe you might not be moving well, like those who don't use clutches. The clutches, they're helping you. And when you drop the clutches, what happens? You fall back to what is happening to you. Now, when you remove the glasses, you see yourself, you will still not be seen clearly. Now, what the clutches do for you is to help you to move, so that the legs will be moving. That our brain controls every part of our body. Now, the lower limb, that's from our waist downwards, has the part of the brain that controls it. Now, if your leg is not moving all the time, at a point you will become numb. That leg will become numb if you're not using. That's the essence of the clutches. Now, in terms of glasses, I'm trying to relate it so you understand. Because when people say, I've been putting on these glasses for a very long time, nothing is happening, it's just the same thing, just anytime I remove it, I still don't see unless I put it on. That is exactly what the glass is doing for you. It is trying to push light into your eyes, because the eye needs light. There's what we call the photoreceptors in the eye. They take up this light as a signal and send it to your brain. Then your brain will interpret what you're seeing and keep functioning. because without the glasses, your eyes will become lazy. You understand this as I'm moving forward. You understand it as I'm moving forward. Now, the type of corrective lenses that we have. Number one, I'm going to talk about the convex lens. These are the type of lens that are bulged. They bulge out. They are used to correct your farsightedness or your hyperopia or presbyopia. These lenses, they help you, as you can see on the screen, they help to channel light to a focus on the retina. They help to channel light to focus on the retina, because without these convex lenses, those who don't see things that are closer to them will not be able to do it. So with the convex lens, you'll be able to see things that are very close to you. Secondly, we have the concave lens. They are inward. They don't bulge out. They are curved inward. And this kind of lenses, they help those who have what we call short-sightedness. They see things that are closer, but anything that is far from them, they don't have that ability to do it. So this concave lens, they channel light, they convert light. This concave lens, they put light directly on focus. The light is stopping in front of the retina. Let me give this scenario. Now this is the retina. Light is coming this way. Now, what the light does, the light stops in front of the retina. Now what the lenses do is to push that light on the focus. That is the essence of this. As you can see on the screen, that is the essence of this concave lens. Now I'm trying to break it down and take us to why you think glass is destroying your eye. Why you think glasses is destroying. Now the third is what we call the compound lens. This compound lens comprises of concave and convex together, or sometimes concave. It's purely for those who have astigmatism. You know, astigmatism is a case whereby this kind of people that have astigmatism, they don't see far, and at times both near and far and near, or whatever they see is distorted. Their vision tends to distort. That is for astigmatic patients. So they use a compound lens. Sometimes people call it spherical lenses. These are the lenses that they use, and it helps them. Because without these kind of lenses, the images that are distorted will not be straight. And the things they don't see both far and near, they will not see it without these lenses. They can't see it. That's just the truth of the matter. They can't see it. So I'm going straight to the reasons why you think glasses, or why, let me say the reasons why your eyes are becoming worse, your eyesight, or the reasons why your eye muscles are becoming weak. Number one, because I want you to know, it's not because of the glasses, because of some certain things you don't have knowledge about. Number one is the size of your eye. Now, people that have longer eyeball, like the myopic patients, now light rays are supposed to hit on the retina, like I earlier said. But what happens is that because of the elongated eye, the rays are stopping in front of the retina. And some persons, the older they become, the longer the eye is, the more is elongated. And some persons, their eyes are very small. Now light rays tend to fall hypothetically behind the retina. These are for hyperopic patients or far-sightedness patients, those that have far-sightedness. Size of your eye, the size of your eye, big, small. This is not affecting you. This is a physiological abnormality. That's why we're having this issue. When we say physiological, that is the way your eye is supposed to be. There is an issue, there is a deviation. And the second reason why your eyesight is worse, or you think your eye muscles are weak, is genetics. Many people have this issue in their family. You say a family whereby the father, the mother, everybody is wearing glasses, even their grandparents. So most at times, the next generation or the next offspring catches this. It runs in the family, it runs in the blood. So that's why when you see yourself, it's becoming worse, or you feel it's worse. But what the glasses do is to help you. It will ameliorate the issue. It will take away the issue. But that's not the truth. It will just take away the issue. Now the next one is the shape of your cornea. This black part you're seeing is transparent anyway. It's transparent, but it's on top of a black or a dark background. Now the shape of the cornea, when the cornea shape is deviated or the shape is abnormal, there will be refractive error. Most of the time, so many things can cause it. Most of the time, so many things can cause it. Then the next one is aging process. You know, most people that are, let's say, 35, 40 years old, you find yourself, things you were able to read before, you can no longer read it. You start stretching. You start stretching your hand in order to see your phone, your laptop, all those things. Anything closer to you, you can no longer see it. It's aging process. Now the natural lens inside of your eye are getting weak. They are getting stiffer and stronger. So that's why now they've lost their elasticity. Normally your lens is elastic. It bulges when you want to see something that is closer to you, and it flattens when you're looking at far. Now because it can no longer do those kind of work, it's now stiff. The lens will become stiff, thereby making you to be stretching out your hands to see. Age is contributing. And one thing about this, and it's for those who have presbyopia, and one thing about this, the older you become, the stiffer your lens, your natural lens, and the higher the power. That is why the doctors will tell you, the eye doctors will tell you, once your glasses are 2 years old, you come for renewal, because the older you become, you're expected to upgrade your lens. It's not that, I'm wearing this glass, why is it that it cannot correct? Why is it that it cannot stop? No. This is a physiological case. It comes to everybody. It's called presbyopic age. So aging has a role. Aging, you need to understand this. What your glass is doing for you can never be overemphasized. But that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Now, the next reason is too much exposure to blue light rays. You know, blue light rays is one of the white light spectrum. And it's only the blue light that has the ability to penetrate the eye and create a lot of problem. You know, and these blue light rays can be produced by our phones, smartphones, our laptops, our plasma television. You know, most of us, we are so glued to our phones, our laptops, our laptops. We are glued to, you know, most people, they use their gadgets in the middle of the night or when everywhere is dark. You see the brightness of the phone 100%, the contrast 100%. And when you are exposed to all this thing for a very long time, you start having issues, having refractive error. This thing, they have the tendency to denature your lens. They will change the pattern of your lens and you start having refractive error. You see someone who just say, all of a sudden I can no longer see something that is far from me. It's because of the exposure. The blue light rays are doing a lot of things to you. In my subsequent videos, in the next video, I'm going to talk about this blue light, because so many people are they're falling victim of these blue light rays without knowing the consequences. So that's why you need to reduce your exposure to. I'm not saying you shouldn't use your phone, you should use your laptop, they are good, but you should minimize your exposure, or you can have a filter. But in my next video, I'm going to talk more on blue light rays. So these are the things. Even if you are wearing glasses, your doctor are giving you glasses, and you are still exposed, you still have issues. But that's not the truth. You still have issues. Then the next one is not wearing the appropriate power of lens. Now, when you wear a lens that is not meant for you, that is not prescribed well, you are supposed to wear this also power, let's say -1, and you're wearing something of -2, -3, it hurts you. That is why it's important that when you have any issue with your eye, you go and meet the specialist who is good in it. Let me cite this example. You went to a boutique or you went to the market to buy a shoe, a pair of shoes. And when you got to the market, you bought it, maybe let's say you didn't test it very well. You went home, and when you put your leg, you find out that it entered, but your leg is bigger than the shoe. What happens? When you try to be wearing the shoe like that, your toes will get hot. That's just the truth. Your toes will get hot. Or let's say the shoe is bigger than your leg and you decide to wear it now. You see that it will not be moving well. So now the same thing happens to lenses. When you don't wear the appropriate or the accurate power for you, you start having issues with your eye. In this case, I will agree with you if you tell me that your glasses are destroying your eye because you are not wearing the power that is meant for your eye. That is why you have to meet a qualified and a licensed eye doctor, optometrist, ophthalmologist. Any of these people, you meet them, they will handle that case, handle it very well. Then the next one is what we call progressive myopia. Now some people that have this progressive myopia, it has to do with their developmental stages. As they are growing from childhood, adolescence to adulthood, you see they keep changing lenses from -1 to -2 to -5 to -6. It's progressive. And the problem with this progressive myopia is it can lead to other issues. It can lead to retinal detachment because it's like in the first point I made. The more it progresses, the more the eye elongates as you are growing and developing. The eye becomes weaker and there will be a detachment. So these are the reasons, these are the major reasons why your eyes are getting worse. Not because of your glasses. Not because of your glasses. There is no way your glass will spoil your eye. People have this mentality that glasses spoil their eye. No, it doesn't. Rather, it helps. Rather, the glasses help you. But that's not the truth. So the importance of glasses, one, it improves your vision. Yes, glasses improve your vision. When you wear the appropriate glasses, you enjoy yourself. Your vision will improve. You don't have to strain your eye. It will take away headache. It will take away eye strain. Constant headache, eye strain, it will take them away. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Then the second is it helps to avoid lazy eye. Lazy eye, in the medical term, they call it amblyopia. Now, how does this happen? Let me still illustrate. Now, the retina of the eye has what we call photoreceptors that take light. Now, when the light shines on the retina, now the photoreceptors take the light and send a signal to your brain. Now, once the signals come to your brain, the brain will interpret whatever you're seeing. Now, assuming you're supposed to, assuming you're supposed to, the light rays are supposed to hit, like it's on the screen anyway, as you can see it on the screen, supposed to hit on the retina, but it's stopping halfway. And you are supposed to wear lens that will direct the light on the focus, which is the retina. If you are not wearing your glasses, or you are not wearing glasses at all for a very long time, at a point that part of your brain that's in charge of your vision will become numb. And once it becomes numb, your eyes will be lazy. And what happens? Even if you come back to take a glass or a surgery or medication, none of this will work. None of this will work for you. That's just the truth. Then the next is it improves the quality, your life quality. It improves your life, especially socially, your social life, your academics. In this part of the world, I see some parents, they don't really take note, maybe out of ignorance. When you notice that your child's academic performances are poor, please look at, it's not because of that, it's not because the child is not intelligent or because the child is not brilliant. Check, there should be an issue with the child's eye. Now, when you notice that your child goes closer to the television, or your child, before your child sees anything, he has to go closer to the thing, watch it. Or you're a teacher, In school, your students, they want to come closer to the board before they will see. It's a sign. Tell the parents. Tell the parents. Or, some children, they lack concentration because they can't see what is closer to them for hyperopic patients. When you notice that your child is not paying attention, it's not because the child is, apart from developmental stages of children, check if that child is seeing what you are writing or the things you are trying to teach. Let me cite this example. Ben Carson. For those who have watched the movie called Gifted Hands, Ben Carson, that movie is because of Ben Carson. And Ben Carson is one of the neurosurgeons that we celebrate today, if not the best. When Ben Carson was very small, his academic performances were very poor. In class, they make jest of him, even the teacher. And him too never knew he was not seeing very well. Anytime they do any test or examination, you see 0/10, 1/10. And one day he was reading, and he couldn't see what he was reading. He looked at far, he couldn't see. He called the mom. Mommy, please come and help me out. I can't see what is written here. The mom looked and she too couldn't see. It was a surprise. So what the mom did was to take him to an eye doctor. And they gave him a pair of glasses. From that day henceforth, Ben Carson's academic performances became something good. In the next examination, he had 9/10. The teachers were surprised. His classmates were surprised. Now, he is one of the best neurosurgeons in the whole world. That's just the truth. So, glasses improves your child's academics. Even you, an adult or an adolescent, you notice that you can't see very well. Please, have your glasses on. It does not destroy your eye. That's just the truth. It doesn't destroy your eye. And another thing, glasses helps you to look smart. Yes, I said it. It helps you to look smart. So that's just the truth. So glasses does not. It does not destroy your eye. So that's just the truth. I know you must have learned something from this. If not for anything, just know that glasses help your sight. It doesn't. So wear the accurate power of lens. Wear the accurate power of lens and have a regular eye checkup. Okay? So please like this video. You just like this video. Drop your comments. It's very important. And do what? Subscribe. See you in the next topic. Thank you.
I wanna be a billionaire.